When it comes to rising talents in the entertainment sector, Malakai Bayoh has quickly acquired traction, capturing audiences all over the world with his unmistakable skill. Many people are fascinated by his financial success, as he progressed from a youthful performer to a well-known personality. But beneath the harmonizing melodies is a story of difficulties, challenges, and an unexpected turn of events that has startled and moved the world. In this video, we'll look at Malakai Bayoh's heartbreaking moments as his journey is packed with triumphs as well as difficulties that put his very existence to the test. The sadness that surrounds him is much more than simply personal loss. It also affects people who have followed his career and been inspired by his devotion and talent. As Malakai Bayoh's reputation grows, fans and pundits alike are becoming increasingly interested in his financial and deeper situations. In today's video, we will provide a full summary of Malakai Bayoh's story, a tapestry of brilliance and heartbreak, with the highs of his musical journey juxtaposed with unexpected lows. So, who is Malakai Bayoh? Malakai Bayoh was born in London, England, and had an early interest in music and performing. Raised in a nurturing atmosphere, his parents fostered his artistic ambitions, prompting him to compete in a number of local talent shows and competitions. His enthusiasm for singing was clear from a young age, laying the groundwork for his future profession. Malakai began singing as a chorister at St. George's Cathedral in Southwark. He attended the Cardinal Vaughan Memorial School in London, where he sang with the renowned Schola Cantorum, which is directed by Scott Price. Scott Price, director of music at Malakai's school and conductor on Golden, describes Malakai's voice as unique, wonderfully expressive, and flexible. Teachers and peers alike were intrigued by his ability to express emotion via singing. Malakai proceeded to create his particular vocal style, which is distinguished by its clarity and emotional depth. His performances piqued the interest of local music fans and laid the groundwork for his future in the music industry. When he was not singing, Malakai liked to play computer games, practice the saxophone, and follow Liverpool Football Club. However, Malakai experienced problems as a child, such as managing his studies and blossoming career. However, his tenacity and talent shone through, earning him acclaim in his community. His early performances paved the way for his subsequent success in the entertainment world. Malakai's operatic talents first gained national attention in November 2022, when he made his solo debut at London's famed Royal Opera House. He performed the role of Oberto in George Friedrich Handel's opera Alcina. The Daily Telegraph called him a star in the making for his work in the 2023 Olivier Award-winning play. Then, in December 2022, came a viral Christmas duet with a moniker that will long be associated with the treble voice. Aled Jones, a Welsh singer and classic FM presenter who became the country's most renowned boy treble in the 1980s, performed two seasonal duets with Malakai in St. Paul's Church, Covent Garden, "O Holy Night" and "Walking in the Air." Jones is now a tenor, and his voice mixed seamlessly with the younger vocalist in performances that quickly went viral on social media, garnering over 25 million views. So, would a crowd of 5,000 take your breath away? In April 2023, the daring young singer made his Royal Albert Hall solo debut, performing Mozart and Handel arias with the English National Opera Orchestra during an opera-themed Classic FM live event. The majestic Victorian arena of London's Royal Albert Hall inspires awe in both musicians and music enthusiasts. Imagine taking that stage and performing solo as a teenager. But this time, it was all about Malakai. With amazing vocal agility and precision, the youthful vocalist effortlessly navigates the composer's difficult and ever-ascending vocal lines. Then came the day when millions saw his skill on the country's most popular talent program, Britain's Got Talent. Britain's Got Talent features a diverse spectrum of variety acts, from extraordinary to unorthodox, as hopefuls vie for the chance to perform at the famed Royal Variety Show. Simon Cowell and Ken Warwick created the series, which focuses on unique talent and the desire for national recognition. Following the completion of the previous series, ITV announced that the show would return for its 16th season. However, after 10 series, David Walliams was facing an uncertain future with the program, after it emerged that he was facing criticism for comments he had made about contestants that had been poorly received by viewers. Walliams later resigned when it became clear that the criticism could not be dismissed. Due to his departure, ITV attempted to find a replacement and brought on former Strictly Come Dancing and current Dancing with the Stars Judge Bruno Tonioli in January 2023 to join Cowell and the other judges. Furthermore, it lived up to the hype, and there were some shocking moments. Tonioli, the new judge, was the first to push the golden buzzer that season, right in the middle of the dance act Ghetto Kids, showering them with confetti as they continued to perform. The children continued to dance, stunning both the crowd and the other judges with their enthusiasm and confidence. Afterward, Cowell told him, "We're supposed to wait and discuss it." Ghetto Kids, which consists of youngsters aged 5 to 13 from Uganda, was created in 2014 and was originally known as Triplets Ghetto Kids. Dauda Kavuma formed the organization, which included children from Kampala's Katwe slum. They gained fame in 2014 when they shared a video dancing to Eddie Kenzo's Sitya Loss, which received over 8 million views. Tonioli breached the rules again as a late 30s singer performed James Brown's It's a Man's World, earning a golden buzzer for a second act. The flamboyant Italian judge added, "I am speechless. No words can express how well you sang that song," before hitting his golden buzzer again. Cowell joked about getting Tonioli fired, but said, "I think all of us were thinking the same thing." Because there were no more official golden buzzers, John didn't get coated in confetti until Ant and Dec ran up and blasted confetti cannons at him. Cowell also followed suit, breaching the rules by pressing his buzzer twice for the inclusive dance team Unity. The inclusive dance ensemble Unity won a standing ovation for their performance of Rabel's The Village. As the audience screamed "Golden Buzzer," Cowell said, "We don't have any golden buzzers left, but sometimes I feel you should break the rules." When he pressed the golden buzzer, the stage was showered in confetti. Amanda also had her turn with the golden buzzer, and this time it was with Olivia Lines. Amanda Holden was seen surprising the 13-year-old on a trip to the theater after her mother and grandmother discreetly nominated her to audition for the show. Lines wowed the judges with her powerful voice while singing Defying Gravity from the musical Wicked. Holden pressed her buzzer and remarked, "I wasn't expecting to do that. I always go on how I feel in my heart." And everybody was on their feet. "And you truly deserve that moment, Olivia. I feel so proud of you." Alexa Dixon was next on the golden buzzer, and it was in a group called The Chicken Shed. The inclusive theater group from North London moved Dixon with their singing and dancing routine to Naughty Boys Wonder, featuring Emily Sandé. She told them, "I love every single thing that you stand for and represent. Inclusivity is so important. Everybody feeling represented, and you do that in abundance. You're giving young people this incredible opportunity and platform, and I don't know what's more important than that." There was also a golden buzzer from Ant and Dec this season. While they don't have a say in the other judging selections, hosts Ant McPartlin and Declan Donnelly have been able to choose one golden buzzer act since Series 8. This season, they chose French beatboxer MB14, actual name Mohamed Belker. His performance impressed all of the judges, and the audience began chanting, "Golden buzzer." There was one more golden buzzer, but this will be revealed later in the video. In another part of the 16th season, some fans of the family entertainment show were shocked when professional stuntman Thomas Vu emerged during the audition rounds and lit himself on fire while attempting to solve a Rubik's Cube. There were 334 complaints against the act filed with broadcasting regulator Ofcom, claiming it was inappropriate to air before the 9 p.m. watershed and that youngsters would try to replicate the prank, despite Ant and Dec's "Don't try this at home" caution. Things went crazier that season as the CGI animation of a singing cat auditioning for the show confused many. At the auditions at the London Palladium, the judges were seen speaking with Noodle the cat, who came on stage with a microphone stand. When Noodle burst into song, playing Nina Simone's Feeling Good with a strong male voice, the audience gasped in surprise before the judges sent the cat to the next round. Noodle was eventually discovered to be Tom Ball. But there was some criticism in the show as one judge seemed to wear something inappropriate. Amanda Holden has a history of stunning audiences with her provocative attire when performing on the Saturday night entertainment show. One garment drew 633 complaints to Ofcom from viewers who claimed she was revealing too much for a family audience. The 52-year-old judge has joked about how it's like a problem that everyone is talking about my tats, while Bruno Tonioli's and Simon Cowell's shirts are usually undone and Bruno is usually stripping off. No Ofcom complaints about me this year, please, she added. But Holden has been fortunate in that Tonioli has been able to divert attention away from her with inappropriate language. The flamboyant Italian judge lost himself during the live broadcast of the semifinals, when sword swallower Andrew Stanton returned with his jaw-dropping trick. "Fucking hell, Simon. Not again," he gasped, unable to watch. Not again. During the live show, hosts Ant and Deck were unaware that the obscenity had been picked up by microphones and heard by viewers at home. But in the next semifinal, they apologized for Tonioli's vulgarity. The new judge swore again as he was summoned to the stage to participate in magician Mickey Dark's guillotine stunt. He apologized, saying, "Guys, first let me apologize personally. I was so into what happened yesterday, and what do? I did it again, and I am so sorry. I promise you, I will never do it again." However, there was one great performance that amazed the fans and the judges. The young treble singer, Malakai, debuted on Britain's Got Talent, performing the lovely Pai Jesu from Andrew Lloyd Webber's Requiem. It was a performance that earned him the competition's coveted golden buzzer and automatic qualification to the semi-final round. "One of the best voices I think I've ever heard," Judge Simon Cowell said after the performance, complimenting Malakai's singing abilities. "What a great performance." Amanda Holden, another judge on the panel, commented, "Totally flawless and very composed." One audience member quickly highlighted on social media, "Wowers, Malakai's performance was great. His voice was just gorgeous. Every note was just beauty. He deserves that golden buzzer from Simon, and I was in bits like everyone else while listening to his wonderful voice." The young singer mentioned his mother during the introduction of his Britain's Got Talent debut. "I started singing when I was 7 years old. My mother forced me to join the choir because she is very bossy," Malakai remarked, smiling and laughing at his mother. "Malakai is a sweet child. He plays tough but is very emotional," his mother remarked of him. "When he's on that stage, I'm just going to be pinching myself." In April, following his victory on Britain's Got Talent, the young singer came on Good Morning Britain with his mother, who was overjoyed with her son's accomplishment. Malakai's mother mentioned in the Britain's Got Talent introduction that her son was booed by an audience member on the opening night of his Royal Opera House major role debut in November. On his very first show, someone heckled him. It was heartbreaking to think that someone would boo a toddler on stage since it could have destroyed his confidence totally. But it didn't, thank God, she stated on the ITV show. This young singer's confidence, ambition, and musical talent are undeniably impressive. Following his success on Britain's Got Talent, the 14-year-old was signed to Universal Music, a legendary label. His debut album, Golden, featured collaborations with Andrew Lloyd Webber and Sir Carl Jenkins, and was published on Universal Classics and Jazz in cooperation with Classic FM. The album was published on July 21, 2023, and quickly topped the charts. "Congratulations again, young vocalist. I can't believe my dream has come true," Malakai said, "and I'm signed to the record company with the biggest opera stars in the world. Universal has signed some of the most famous classical musicians in history, including Andrea Bocelli and the late Luciano Pavarotti. Since participating in Britain's Got Talent, he has received an outpouring of worldwide support, including a personal telegram of congratulations from Sierra Leone's president." Malakai has also captured the attention of Hollywood, appearing on the soundtrack of the Netflix film Maestro, directed and starring Bradley Cooper and produced by Hollywood legends Martin Scorsese and Steven Spielberg, about the life of Leonard Bernstein. Furthermore, after hearing his heavenly vocals on the primetime TV show, Simon Cowell added, "You are not just good, you are spectacular." Golden, a combination of both classical and classic tunes, refers to Cowell's reaction to Malakai's first BGT audition. He hit the golden buzzer, saying, "There's only one word for it: golden." His audition has since received more than 55 million views. Along with Lloyd Webber's Pai Jesu, Malakai recorded Sir Carl Jenkins' Benedictus, after the famed Welsh composer offered to rearrange the section from The Armed Man, a Mass for Peace just for him. This is the first recording of Sir Carl's immortal Benedictus by a treble. The album also includes his unparalleled performance of Puccini's O mio babbino caro, which he performed live in the semi-finals and moved Judge Bruno Tonioli to tears. Tonioli made the observation, It is incredible to have a boy like you producing this divine sound. Furthermore, Caruso by Lucio Dalla, made famous by Andrea Bocelli, is also on the record, and Malakai performed it in his final performance in Britain's Got Talent. The judges once again gave Cowell great accolades, saying, "I'm bursting with pride right now." It was absolutely beautiful from start to finish. In addition, executive producer and A&R manager Helen Lewis stated, "Malakai's soaring, honeyed voice has the most extraordinary effect on those who hear him sing. A talent like his is quite rare. He has provided joy to the entire Universal Classics and Jazz team, and we are confident that this young talent will achieve many more milestones in the future." The young singer used the chance to deliver another spectacular performance, this time in an intimate setting of one of his album's tracks, Amazing Grace. Malakai was joined by harpist Cecily Beer for an interpretation of Paul Campbell's arrangement. The duo's stunning blend of voice and harp brought the beloved melody to life with supreme musicality, ending in a shimmering high note from Malakai. The performance took place at St. Mary le Strand Church, located at the eastern end of the historic Strand in Westminster, London. Built between 1714 and 1724, the church is ornamented with exquisite Baroque architecture and serves as an ideal location for this intimate duet. Moreover, in an exclusive interview, the young singer chatted with Aled Jones, a vocalist and classic FM presenter who is particularly prepared to discuss boy treble stardom. Malakai sat down with Aled at London's ancient St. Mary le Strand Church, where he recorded a lovely duet version of the hymn, Amazing Grace, with harpist Cecily Beer. Aled couldn't pass up the opportunity to say hello at the church, and a fascinating conversation about the young treble's journey to stardom ensued. Aled began by greeting the younger vocalist with the handshake he had practiced on their prior meeting. The older performer then congratulated the 14-year-old on the publication of his debut album, Golden, which followed his win on Britain's Got Talent. "I didn't even think that I would be making an album or anything, so it was unbelievable," Malakai told the Welsh tenor. Aled asked Malakai about the music he most loves to perform, and the likes of Mozart, Puccini, and Handel came out on top. "Opera is probably my favorite," Malakai related, "because it's just really fun to sing, and there's a lot of different characters that you can play." In the 1980s, Aled's treble voice propelled him to popularity. The two singers made light of their early singing careers, particularly their loving and protective mothers, who did everything they could to keep their teenage sons safe and healthy. As of 2023, Malakai Bayoh's net worth is estimated to be around $2 million. This amount represents his profits from music sales, performances, and endorsements. His swift ascent to prominence has greatly contributed to his financial success, cementing his status as one of the industry's most promising young talents. In 2024, Malakai Bayoh astonished millions with the distinct beauty and force of his treble voice. On this 80th anniversary, he sang a hymn that will forever be connected with World War II, as well as a message of unity and faith. Henry Francis Lyte wrote the text for Abide With Me in 1847, and William Henry Monk composed the tune. It is a hymn that is frequently sung at remembrance services around the world. Its place in national consciousness was confirmed when it was sung at Queen Elizabeth II's wedding to the Duke of Edinburgh in 1947. It's also performed before the start of every FA Cup final, and Malakai had the honor of singing it at Wembley this year. So the big question is, what were the tragedies? The Malakai Bayoh tragedy is a moving chapter in the life of this young musician, defined by unexpected occurrences that have had a significant impact on his career and personal life. The tragedy unfolded at a critical point in Malakai's career. Malakai was confronted with the pressures of fame and the music industry. It had a negative impact on Malakai's mental and emotional health. The catastrophe touched not just his work life, but also those around him, such as his family. However, it was quickly resolved. Currently, Malakai has confidence that defies his age. When asked if he ever gets worried, Malakai replied, "Not really, because you can't really see people in the audience because it's all pitch black. It's kind of like you're singing to an empty theater." He added, "It was a really nice place to perform." This shows he has no fear of performing on big stages. In addition to his singing career, Malakai had begun to look into financial options, particularly in the fashion and technology industries. His smart relationships with well-known businesses have not only increased his revenue, but also improved his public image as a successful entrepreneur. Endorsements play an important role in his financial portfolio. Malakai has worked with a number of prominent brands, leveraging his reputation to promote products and services that appeal to his target audience. This strategy has proven to be mutually advantageous, allowing businesses to tap into his fan base while also providing him with a substantial revenue stream. Looking ahead, Malakai Bayoh's future is bright. With a rising fan following and a solid presence in the music industry, he is well positioned to develop his career. Upcoming endeavors, like new music releases and prospective collaborations, are expected to dramatically increase his net worth. Furthermore, if his brand grows, Malakai's influence may go beyond music to include acting and entrepreneurship, diversifying his income streams. Finally, Malakai Bayoh's progression from a promising young performer to a well-known artist demonstrates his hard work and dedication. As he evolves, Malakai is sure to leave a lasting impression and inspire others as he currently does with his passion and unwavering commitment to excellence. His estimated net worth of $2 million demonstrates both his accomplishments in the music industry and his astute economic sense. As his star rises, fans can expect to see more of Malakai Bayoh in a variety of roles. Whether through new songs, live performances, or brand collaborations, he will undoubtedly maintain his standing as a major figure in entertainment. This shows that the young star indeed has maximum potential in his field. If you're a fan of Malakai, keep an eye on his future initiatives and leave a comment below to share your opinions. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for more amazing stories.